The one jam you're allowed to bust before work. The Morning Jam on Boom 94.
Morning, in the morning time. Welcome to the madness, welcome to the mayhem. It's so good to be in the land of the living, and I'm ever thankful and grateful because last night wasn't my last night. Today is April the 22nd. It's Wednesday, 30 minutes past 6 o'clock, which also means today we must say happy birthday to the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamala Prasad. She's celebrating her birthday today. Sorry, baby. We also have some more birthday shouts, but I'm going to do that later on in the show. Make sure all the birthday celebrants hear the shout outs today, because today a lot of people celebrating their birthday, and hopefully we're going to celebrate all the people on them, eh? Just the other day was January 22nd, you know?
I don't know.
Hey, boy, time real flying. Morning in the morning time. Tell to somebody right now and say, morning, neighbor. Send them a voice tone, make them feel special, because we are here and we're celebrating too. Get it off our chest. Let's head straight to that, because today's a ram-packed show. So, you know my number. Send me those voice tones one time, 322-9494, or call me up 623-3941. Get it off your chest, guys. Let's go.
Mad, blessed, stressed, obsessed, whatever it is. Don't hold it in. Get it off your chest. WhatsApp us now at 322-9494.
All right, let me get it off the chest one time. I have some cries here coming on from the sanitary workers, sanitation workers out there working on the garbage truck. They complaining, no, Shane,
About?
they saying all they're not tying all the garbage bags, way.
I just tie mine. Neighbor just tie her. So I don't understand why people not tying the garbage bag.
Please. Them little things make a big difference. Also, people who park their cars in front of the garbage bins and stuff, they're causing more harm. Not only to the men who working on the garbage trucks, but to your own property too as well. As he explained to me, when a man throw up a garbage bag, because you inside the bag properly or whatever, a bottle might fly out. He go break hey. And guess what, the bottle might end up on your vehicle, you know, patang. Or canned food, patang. Or Pampers.
Wow.
So be mindful of where you're parking your car. I know in some areas it might be hard for you to park outside and not humbug, but try your best to avoid blocking. Yeah? Send me those voice thoughts. Get it off your chest. Let's go.
The post and don't coast, you white.
Hey, what's that?
That's from last night, yeah.
All right, 420 was Monday.
Super, Shane, morning, super. I want to know if this thing will fall under the same thing I see with them corporations on them. It's a city corporation. I want to know why they stop wash Shredded Street on mornings from the top of the bottom. Shredded Street. Smelling like them one of them portable toilets and thing on the morning, but
Boy, the cry with them corporations is money to pay workers right now, yo. That's your cry, you know. Morning, neighbor. Get it off your chest.
Good morning.
Yeah, man.
My chest is married now. Here this one. I think it was 2020. My mom took out some empty for a sitting service provider. No, it was not for a tumor, it was for a friend of the farm. No, my mom used her bills and stuff to be account on the honey. So we didn't know that the individual didn't have some arrears on the bill. My mom went in paying postpaid. We just find out that
Wait.
in arrears.
Yeah.
So I school for what is the man, the son name on the way the cat did that.
So,
Call me.
What?
I was like,
Nah.
so I was like, yeah, my name got on a tape. Yeah, did it up. So I called one of the outlets on them. My name, say, but you have no account with her. I said, the head branch is saying that my name is going to be well. But not come here, your mom, I don't care. But once you look it up, she said, all right, I came in 10 years. I said, so why the head branch is saying that it is on my name and the price is different. So I called up calling home. I said, I said, just need the information I got from the outlets. I said, Carrie into the head branch and you know, when she went back into them, they say, oh, shock, we now seeing
Oh
information.
my gosh. Oh man. Brother, I just happy that you have that patience, bro.
Man, I tell them, I can't do it's a medical. I know to myself,
Yeah.
Combining it.
Blessed morning, guys. Welcome to it. Get it off your chest early this morning. Inside the show is Willow Killer Show on Wednesdays.
Pleasant morning. My get it off your chest is, you see, people who have no business being in people's business, my advice to you is to mind your business.
All right. Public notice. We're going to hit. Final one. Get it off your chest, TNT. It's the morning jam. Boom 9-4 to get ready for the 90s mode up next.
Hey, good morning to the boom. Super, Shane. Yeah, boy, you know what's real piss me off, boy? What is real beyond my conscience, boy? As soon as a leader, or anybody who assume a position of leadership or anything, the first thing they look to do is buy a Mercedes-Benz, a BMW, a Range Rover, that kind of thing. I remember when the union was fighting for us to get the 10% and they say, oh, yes, we vote, everything. As soon as they win, Mercedes-Benz, Prado, the same thing with preachers. Preachers do the same thing. From time you become a pastor at church, one time, you had to drive a Benz, you had to drive a Beamer. What happened to the T that I was driving before? What happened to the clothes I done before? What happened? You understand? You study the people, but I realize everybody on self. Listen, fellas.
Yeah, man.
Boom 94 just activated 90s mode. 90s mode.
322-94947.
Nation. You see all them police who went that spot yesterday and park on the bus street on the left and the right hand side of the bus street. No way for Maxi to stop and drop off and park on the zebra crossing by the school.
Oh,
On
man.
both sides of the school,
Oh, man.
both sides of the zebra crossing the park. The train shall just walk over the vehicle and cross the road. And the school will have less fortunate train in terms of handicap and that kind of thing. I never can use that word, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you.
I find that was real off and the park up the whole day, 10 line. To the police, I would advise to the police and them. Before they get somebody a ticket for doing something, I'm going to ask them to do the same thing now. Like use the bus to drop up on the train and the zebra cross and all them kind of thing. And check on themselves too that way. Let me get right in the country now.
Let me get right. You what you're looking for is differently able. All right, get it. Don't get it there. Let me go.
Morning, Super Shane. And Kirby anywhere there. My donkey of the day is for everybody. As you talk about God, they're watching it like some on the real demons. That's why on their life, so.
People still buying car on Facebook without seeing.
Yeah, that never stops.
Morning, boom. My donkey of the day is Wassa, way. 6 weeks now, boy. No water on the taps, way.
Where is
Wassa,
it?
better than that.
Where is this? Facebook is to meet friends and share pictures, not to buy no car all you.
Yo, the morning. My donkey of the day is all that solar runners who come from the east, running down the highway. In mind, all they want to run the show line, or like what they want to do, like what they want to do. But you see when all they cutting in on people and vex when people throw in their horn because you're cutting in on them with less than a foot of space and all this kind of madman driving all they want to do. Yeah, them mother get the donkey.
Guys want to get out of shit.
Yeah.
Guys want to get out of shit. And the shoulder drivers, shoulder puller.
Blessed good morning. My donkey of the day is those two young boys who coming from El Dorado. They stand up on the bus street and burning their little weed, smoking it, and people going to work with the crows and the smelling real smoky. They have some consideration for the people now. Wash boy.
Oh, so what they doing now there? That is what they doing now there, boy. They got a donkey for that.
Morning, guys.
You see what I'm talking about, Shane? That is what the ticket had to come into play. It's on the highway, and you see around now? You're supposed to have a little man on a bike somewhere that's park up. To make sure everybody handle this thing in an orderly fashion because Chinese is get out.
Yeah.
Now it's time for bike man to come out. No, I don't really read text in donkey, but to the yoga like. My donkey goes out to the old man in the maxi who decided to watch me and rub his
All right.
from Rowanville to Carody this morning.
All right.
In the maxis way, that sad way. I remember a man in the maxi out with the Coke bottle, boy, and glass bottle coats. The man out with that glass bottle coats, you know. You
That's
want
really
all,
nice,
you know.
right?
Man is real like maxi, boy. You never hear them maxi double them? I maxi double.
She super more time. But there's somebody else who was down here. You see for all the parents, whether they be mother or father, and all they don't want to mind when they're children. And then, you know, it is a birthday coming up or your birthday coming up, or they play on it. We're going on with the child until the years going by. Instead of the child alive, healthy, sick, need nothing. We just want to go out for a day or two. Nah, or there's failure.
Failure.
Donkey falling.
Failure.
Good morning again. Same good morning again. The woman who driving the Vazel coming down the main road
Right.
on Success Side.
Right.
Miss Lady, you cannot drive up. You gotta go on the back road and gain chill light and stop. And the woman said they cut me. This is the biggest donkey ever.
It doesn't read too. I don't get donkey. I tell her a food establishment and be spending 200. But what? By him now, boy, to make him move now, boy. I mean, regardless, I mean, these people are, you know, are humans too now, boy. Yeah, man, this one. So what are people just so? Oh man, we don't tolerate that. Just try, you know, you like to drive dumb shoes now, fix yourself.
Morning, soup shit, it's great to be alive. Donkey of the day. Doubles woman, I see you.
Oh man.
I wouldn't call your name, I wouldn't tell you which part you're from, but I see what you do.
Oh man.
That 20 young scooks will fall off the table just now and fall straight in the drain.
Oh.
And you pick it back
Oh.
up and you even wash your hands.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And
He's still going.
yeah, he's still going.
Sanitation is key. You even wash your hands. I see you, but I wouldn't be buying doubles up.
All right, and
But at least, you pick up the
he's
cook
still
come in the
going.
drain. If you want to throw it away, wash it now, man.
Oh
don't,
my.
don't even wash it. Leave it right there.
Leave that to the throw
Leave
it
that
away,
in
throw it
the-
away. Don't leave it in the.
Throw it away.
Yeah, don't throw it.
And
leave
to
it
all
in.
the people who may be having breakfast, we do apologize.
Yeah. Oh my. That isn't at all.
Morning boom. Don't carry day goes out to them ministers and them. When they wanted their vote, they run in front of your house. And they told the call you, morning, and they come in. They want to talk to you. But now when you want to talk to them, they even want to watch you in your eye. Yeah.
I thought you was going to. I think it's our next year, good. But you was going father and mother and thing.
No. Okay.
Super morning, but donkey goes out to these people that were driving so long and don't understand how to drive on the highway going. On the fast lane driving slow.
The fast lane driving slow. I love it. You know why I love it? What is the fast lane saying?
Right. That,
Which lane is the fast lane?
that is an ongoing debate, yes.
It can't have a fast lane if there's a speed limit. The limit is 50. Let me just say the limit is 50. Right? You gotta cross 50. Which lane is the fast lane? If you gotta cross 50. It has no fast lane, boy.
For years. We've been going with this. Fast lane, slow lane.
Soup, Shane, pleasant good morning. My donkey this morning goes out to the mothers and them who you want to try for that can't make it, or they try numerous times, and just because of that, deny the privilege of seeing the child.
Yeah.
Donkey falling.
Wicked.
A donkey alone,
I know what type my motor want eat 2 doubles in it.
Yeah, so
I don't want my Dixie biscuit now.
we apologize. We apologize.
Don't try something next, you know.
There are no such thing as a fast lane. They just call it the overtaking lane, which is why in the regulation they told you to keep left except when overtaken.
I know fast lane. I know they're going to come for me with that. They only like to do what they want.
Keep left except when overtaken.
Why some people don't know that, huh?
Extreme left unless you're overtaken, so you don't have no fast lane.
I know fast lane. I hate it.
Donkey for him.
I hate to hear people saying fast lane, boy. Final one. Hear that fast lane call, boy. That fast lane talk.
Super, my brother. Blessings. So I'm out, bro. I need your advice on something. I dating a lady and she have children.
right? Now, here's the problem, bro. Her children, very disrespectful. No type of manners. Yeah? We go to eat. Her kids loud. Bro, no type of manners. Yeah? So here I want to ask you. Would I be wrong to keep my kids away from her kids? Right? Because if I dive a little deeper, bro, her kids is be pelting kick, spitting, bro, that type of disobedience. So, what do you think I should do? You think I should tell her to keep our kids away from my kids? Right? Because our children don't have the right training home and on the outside. And she ain't listening to me. Because I could give her a little parenting advice because my kids, they say good morning, good night, they have manners. When they go out, they're respectful and they treat her with love. But her kids is the total opposite. Would I be wrong to keep my kids away from her kids?
All right, that sounds like a well-considered question. So we're going with that today, guys. Up next, we got the news at 7. AV's already in the building, so let's get cracking, guys. Let's do this. It's a morning jam. That's our topic today. It's Wednesday. You know the vibe.
That one decision you wish you could take back. One choice, one moment, and everything changes. Tell us your story. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Imagine you bring somebody over by you, and you gotta control your... That's embarrassing. People out there really head shake. Oh, let me real.
But morning again. So shit. Let me answer you. You don't keep children away from children. And you don't put children in big people business. They might be only abnormally. But you and all try to keep your children on the right path. And eventually you hope they turn around. But don't try to keep children away from children. That is madness. Children will always be together. And what about if them in the same class? They shouldn't talk with one another.
Me bringing my children around them at all. I not bringing my child around them children at all. You're mad. Even if they're in the same class, stay far from them. You see what them doing? You don't follow them. Red boss, you're mad. You're mad. I keep my child far from that. Why are you in here, boy? Child, I gone mad. Morning, neighbor.
Morning.
Yeah, man.
On your mark, get set, go. Run like bolt. Because if you chance to, chances are the mother will.
Oh, my. You tell that back like that. All right, brother. Respect. Chances are the mother like that, yes?
Fuck up and run, bro. That's all I can say.
I know you seen that one secret code. Secret agent, man. All right. Voice notes.
Morning, boom. Blessings, my brother, my friend. Leave that woman and she kids alone. For real, bounce. No matter how good you think it is, you will come out the loser. Leave the woman alone with she children. Peace.
All the men of them.
I believe if he's not able to discipline those kids, without the mother getting vexed, he needs to leave. I'm very sorry. And keep your children away from them, because their behavior will rub off on your children.
I go feel that type of discipline in that child and the mother there, the mother or the father, you know.
But if the mother and father are not doing it, you have to do it to raise that child, you know. Not just one person.
I never tell you no, but I go feel that type of way. And I go feel like, what is your role as a mother?
Discipline.
Oh, gosh, boy. Yeah, well, let's overdo it, boy.
But suppose, right?
I ain't meeting nobody, child.
Yeah, suppose the person turn around and say, do it, my child.
Nah, I ain't meeting nobody, child.
Yeah.
Somebody had a tank, man. Some of them fathers had a tank, man. I ain't meet plenty of their children out there.
Wow.
There are plenty, man. They had a tank for them meeting because the child had no training, eh? Oh, gosh, boy.
Super Shane, morning.
Morning.
I find people should, if you're not comfortable in a setting, in a situation, I find people shouldn't stay in it. If you're dating somebody and you realize that you're unruly and the environment toxic like that, and you're talking to somebody and it ain't going nowhere, then it don't make sense.
All right. Some people say they didn't have the voice note. I just want to play a little piece of the voice note. A little lightly, you know, but I'll play a little bit and we'll go on it.
Super, my brother. Blessings. So I'm out, bro. I need your advice on something. I dating a lady and she have children, right? Now, here's the problem, bro. Her children, very disrespectful. No type of manners. Yeah? We go to eat. Her kids loud. Bro, no type of manners. Yeah? So here I want to ask you. Would I be wrong to keep my kids away from her kids?
Good morning, Jam. It's just about 5:30 7 o'clock.
You know that one of the reason why I never like dating a woman with children. I want child maybe here, but I want children talking about more than one girl. You see that? I don't want a problem with my life partner because I share it on my side of them.
He had a relationship. He have no relationship there. He can't talk to children and he can't talk to she. That's you want.
I honestly think that relationship may not work out. Where the children is concerned, the fact that you are saying that you want to keep your children away from her children, that will cause a problem. That will cause conflict. That relationship should end.
First of all, good morning. All I have to say about this situation is, man, take your children and leave that woman. Because children adapt to their surroundings. What they see is what they do. So that means that woman is a beast in sheep clothing. She pretending one way, and when she not with you, she's the other way.
On Boom 94.
And I say, let's big on bowling. Welcome to it, guys. It's the morning jam right here at the Boom 94. Just about 10 minutes to the hour, 8 o'clock. Remember at 8:05, we got a 5 at 8:05. And AV's in the building. Welcome, AV.
Good morning. What's up?
So, you heard the voice note.
I did.
I have a big problem with people who know. Because there's no way you can not know. Or you
That's
can...
your child bad.
You're telling them they're horrible.
You must know. You must know.
Why are you looking for love and you already know that these kids and them in a mess?
You know what? My thing is this, sir. If these children already bad and their mother does not want... I did not say that. And,
just so
wow. And the children's mother not interested in training them and she does not want you to train them, sir, I don't see that you have... I can't see how that's a question.
He
didn't say that? I didn't hear.
You don't want her to train her.
She never said that.
He probably just take it on his own that is not his place to train the kids.
I can understand that too. I thought that she didn't want him to train the kids or whatever. But you now come into a relationship and you now have this responsibility of training these children who already have a bad start. It's a personal decision you have to make. But if they ill-treating your children, that's a big red flag, sir.
It's a dynamic because he has kids as well.
That's
so
the
he's
thing.
asking if it's wrong for him to keep his kids away from her kids.
If you're keeping your kids away from her kids, then you don't think that would make the relationship a little difficult? If you're in a relationship with somebody, but you don't want their kids with your kids, you don't think at some point that relationship would just fold? It would just, so you might as well you want to make up your mind, sir. Either you willing to take that responsibility upon yourself to train these children, or you take your children and move.
You saying that? And there are situations where men have two different families and the two families never meet, you know. Whose kids did not meet?
At the end of the day, like I said, if it is you don't want your children with her children because of how they behaving, that's completely understandable. The relationship would be a very strained one if that is to be. So best you take your children and go your ways.
You sure the Indian Expo pack up and leave? That we had to do. Pack up and leave. Bus out. That's a headache.
A headache. All right, we'll play some voice notes here.
Super morning. If I'm not mistaken, in the extended version of the WhatsApp, he did say that he spoke to her about it and she's not listening. So that is an indication that obviously she would not want him to train her children, because if she don't find anything wrong with it, then obviously if he does decide to discipline them or at least try, he will meet with some opposition on her part.
Can't see no
That's
problem.
what they take from that?
Yeah. Honestly.
That's not why I walk away with her.
True, because that's why I said that. That's why I made the comments I made. Because to me, if you don't see nothing wrong with your children, and especially as a mother, if I don't see nothing wrong with my children, what are you training them for?
No, here was my walk away with it. Because again, everybody takes something for their liking. So he probably spoke to her about it. She probably don't know how to approach the kids with it. Or she probably trying and it just not working. So to him, he feels as if she's not doing anything.
But he said he spoke to her and she does not see anything wrong with it. That to me, that...
We hear that voice too.
Yeah, because...
We hear that voice totally. Because that's why I took from it and I walk away. But we need to hear it again to think. And I'm not going to play the whole thing.
Yeah, and see.
What do you think I should do? You think I should tell her to keep our kids away from my kids? Because our children don't have the right training, home and on the outside. And she ain't listening to me. Because I could give her a little parenting advice because my kids...
She not listening to him.
Because I could give her...
I could give her, but she's not listening to me.
No, but it could be he assumes she's not listening. She probably tried.
But that's not what he said. You have to take what he said.
He said she doesn't listen to him.
He said she's not listening to me, which means which suggests continuous tense. So if it's continuous, it means that he has spoken to her more than once and she doesn't want to listen to what he has to say. That is what he said. To take anything else from that is not a no.
All right. But he's saying that to her doesn't mean she's not allowing him correct her children.
Yeah.
That doesn't say not allowing him to correct.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand what you're saying, Evie.
What I'm saying is, if I'm going based on exactly what he said, she is not listening to him.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what you're saying, but that doesn't say anything about him correcting each children.
So if he's saying she is not, and then after that, he says she's not listening to me because I could give her, but she's not listening to me, so I can't do it.
But that's not saying he cannot correct her children.
Okay, then we just seen it from Shane and all seen it the way I see it, the woman see it the way I see it.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that part.
That's what he said. To me, if he say, I could actually help her with the children, no, but she's not listening to me, so I go him and say,
all right, morning, neighbor.
Morning. Basically, she help you trade it. Or if you don't know the trade first, if you don't know it, you can't teach it. But at the end of the day, imagine and see going on with a challenge. What we situation?
That would be a horrible situation if it is things remain as they are.
People that have untrained children 9 times, if not 10 times out of 10, does not want anybody to talk to their children.
Okay, all right.
That's literally how common and how usual it goes. They have their children a certain way and they don't have a problem with it, therefore you don't have a problem with it because their mind, that's their mindset.
All right.
Totally understand, totally agree. I understand too, yeah.
My brother, before you put one inside and get stuck there, and then you don't have a choice, get out.
All right. I don't know what to do once I'm born. Let's go.
Your family was with. And you know why I tell you, me and she come and break up Super. Super, the woman so worthless, Super. The woman in teaching she child no work. She doing the child with the homework. She buying tablet after tablet. As soon as one mash up, she buy the next one by Super boy. You know why I tell you, me and she come and break up. They go and show you because she want freedom to live out there and do what she want to do now, boy. You know what she do? She dump the child. And the new man, when she go and check the child, the man telling the child all kind of things about your father. And the child coming back and let me know daddy, this and that, and he know what's going on. So here why I tell you, woman with a woman who have children who have no behavior, but it's the woman who done so I tell you, it's the woman who fully done. Because once a woman serious, a woman just thank God me never have a girl child with a woman. Because she's worthless.
But who is you? I never meet you. I try with my family, yes. But who is you? I never meet you. Who's this? Who's the woman? Tell me who's the woman I'm gonna tell you. There we go.
I got
Super, I got appreciate it. You understand? I had a situation like that, but it's not a children thing. I was with a female and she had one child. And me no boy like that boy was it has been them devil. Oh, me no he from children at the corner what. This boy was evil. He was bad. She used to tell me anytime he get in trouble, beat him. She used to give him too much. Because he didn't have a father around the father that died. He got killed and well, my boy. But it was weird that she had always been felt by the boy.
Here.
Boom, so my question and solution at the same time is this. Is it that the woman is a single parent and don't have the grit to discipline the children? If that is the scene, and you and the woman or the solution, you and the lady have a good communication and she willing to allow you to bring manners and discipline into the family, all well and good. If not, you go out of bounds. That is my take for the morning, my contribution.
All right, we're heading to the top of the hour. Remember, guys, at 8:05, you got 5 at 8:05. Let's go.
There's only one boom. Never two. Over here, we're fully boom. It's often imitated, never duplicated. One boom 94, never two. One boom. We set the pace.
Your bad energy, 100,000 miles from me.
One boom 94, never two.
Joanna, your busy body, busy tonight. Mad, Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body, giving me life, oh.
Morning Jam, the ultimate DJ Shane. The Morning Jam.
How you feeling?
All right, guys, welcome to it. Time for our game show, 5 at 8:05. You know how we go. All right, so simple game. We play here TNT. You know my number coming up right now. Waiting in the wing, 623-3941. You guys need to help AV to beat the buzzer here. For the people who are not familiar with the game, it's just like Fast Money in the famous Family Feud games, where there's no right or wrong answer. It's just answers based on points, based on the most popular answer. All right? So we ask you the question. You have 30 seconds to accumulate 100 points. And basically, you cannot use the answers that AV is going to give. Now, the trick is AV actually has 20 seconds. If he has 20 seconds to answer 5 questions, you have 30 seconds to answer the same 5 questions. Can't use the same answers that AV gives. And if you win, you're the champion for the day. Simple game.
You have to tell them what they win.
Simple, easy game. You are the champion on the day, and you also get to select your song here, the DJ for the moment. Yes, so Jane. I'm here as Jane.
Her name is Jane.
I just mix up these. You know
My
that.
call is Jane.
All right, so if I'm allowing you to time yourself today. Yeah,
You
set up your timer.
your time here.
Yeah,
Shane
set up your timer. Now we're doing AV, so you go.
Yeah, but he has to write whatever I say so that
All right,
if
you know.
somebody else.
All right, you know, you good.
Wait, do you
Yeah.
play? Shane timer.
Yeah, that's all.
Luckily, I'm not too bright, so person should be alright.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, Jane, you ready? Sorry, all right, I'm done. All right, I'm done. You're right. That's disrespectful.
Shane, look at my your voice. I really want to hear what family member this is. Hold on.
I want to make no scene in it, so I want to run. Wackless boy super.
Yeah, who she is?
You know what I'm telling you?
I want to confirm with him.
You ready now?
Yeah. All right, so everybody ready?
Yes.
The time starts after the first question is asked, right? So first question.
Go.
Name something people do when they first get paid.
Pay bills.
What's something that can ruin a relationship fast?
Cheating.
Name something people pretend they can afford.
A vehicle.
What's something parents say that annoys you?
Don't make me tell you again.
Name something people do when they are trying to impress someone.
Take them on a date.
Nice. So you have your answers there.
Yes.
Call us up right now. If you think you can beat the buzzer here and walk away as the champ. Yeah, call me up right now. Let's go. Hello, caller, you live.
Morning.
Hello, morning.
Yeah. I take it that you was listening?
Listen partly to the last 2 questions, but yeah.
Oh, you want to hear the last 2?
All right. Nothing wrong with that. We'll just tell you if it is I said if it was already answered.
All right, yeah.
You ready?
We're thing, right?
Yeah, I ready. My time starting after the first question is asked. And, brother, good luck, you know. All right, so we're going. Name something people do when they first get paid.
Buy clothes.
What's something you can ruin a relationship fast?
Lying.
Name something people pretend they can afford.
Food.
What's something parents say that annoys you?
Go to your room.
Name something people do when they're trying to impress someone.
Buy expensive clothes.
All right. Hold on there, caller. What's your name, bro? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, right there.
Dimitri, where you calling from?
Tunapuna.
Dimitri from Tunapuna is locked on. All right, Dimitri, we're going to tally up your points here and let you know if you're a winner. Did you repeat any answers, Avi? You repeat any answers?
Anybody? That's some answer that wasn't really.
That was.
Not straight up. So, in total, how much is Dimitri?
75.
75, Dimitri. Oh, man, you're just 25 short, Dimitri. I'm sorry.
All right, man. Next time then, man.
Yeah, man. He said next time, man. To be fair, Dimitri wasn't really listening from the top, you know. So we're going for our next one. One more. Welcome to it. 505.
I'm Municipal.
Yeah, man. Sort it out fast away. Nice. So you ready to play?
Just.
All right, I don't need to go for the rules. You already know what's going on.
Right.
Remember, your time starts after the first question is asked. Okay. All right, we're going. Name something people do when they first get paid.
Alcohol.
What's something that can ruin a relationship fast? Name.
Ready. Next answer.
Same thing. All right, name something people pretend they can afford. That's the time, bro. Sorry. We don't get warm up. Give us just a one call, but just because today we don't get warmed up, we're going to take one more call, all right?
Get one more. Okay, go.
More.
There you go one time.
All right, we're going one time,
Say
right?
go one time. Don't blink.
Yeah. All right, so Shane up. Time starts after the first question. Name something people do when they first get paid.
Buy groceries.
What's something can ruin a relationship fast?
Keep them from the other partner.
Now went.
Watch your time. Hurry up.
That's like a cry. Yeah, that's it.
Name something people pretend they can afford. Like
I'm a plane.
I had a bad relationship experience, but this was with the man's kid, not mine.
All right, so
tell that man don't waste his time. Send me that voice notes.
I listening this since morning. And now come home from work and hear what that man needs. He don't need advice. He need a duffel bag and to pack up and leave. And I bring my kids around them. Next thing them hit up my child on advantage. Boy, it's different with me. Eh?
Sweet. Ever love you that sweet Evie. Shane, we see him top of the morning. Super, like, use that man. You know, you listen to thing if you have 12, boy. But anyway, why I pick from that is exactly what Evie said. The man talking to the girl and she not letting him, she not listening. You understand? And if she trying like that, you could imagine she mentality though.
I will leave immediately because I was dealing with a fella and his child was rude. Real rude. And when I talked to him, the man was vexed, so I rapido. Right? I rapido. I and rude and don't cope. And if my child rude, I will deal with them too.
And it's a reflection of her. So that's a waste of time. Also, like so you and that girl get an argument and then try and come and get your dust out. Well, that going on long time, so just pack up and press.
I went to the panel. Yes, I live in America, in Florida, big up. I've been through a situation like that one time when my wife, she got a son and a daughter outside. And the son used to she's so much harass, go in the mall, drop down on the ground and ball. I just walk away. But when we reach home, and I take a turn, I tell she, I say, if you ain't want me to straighten them, you and them could go. But I take a turn from the boy and he tell me, oh, you and me daddy and this and that. I say, okay, in my house as your father, out of my house I'm not your dad, okay? But when you in my house, you have to listen to me and your mother. I put him in the laundry room and lock him up in the take off. Like that's his biggest scared of dark. And every time he do something, I put him in the laundry room. I don't afraid him. You go in the laundry room and time out. And today, I can tell you that is the sweetest boy ever. Yes, please, no, please. All right, mommy. I straighten him out. Father, don't do nothing about it. So to the date, he is a gentle youth man. Not because it's not. You have to teach them the way. And anybody around you who don't like it, electric slide.
Would you leave someone because their child is unruly? Yeah.
It all depends on the mindset of the individual they're dealing with. Because sometimes a mom might know or they will know that the child is being brought up the wrong way. But because they know they feel sorry and you can never tell, sometimes it could be past traumas, sometimes something happened bad in the past and they don't want the child to feel like they're neglected. It could be a lot of different things. But the main thing is you cannot change that unless the person wants to change. So even if you go in a relationship with a woman, if she does not want that help with her kids, you're wasting her time because you're only going to make the matter worse. and to discipline a child, especially a child that has already a certain level of not discipline. It's not easy to do that. That's gonna take some crying and some falling, and no parent want to see the child go through that, to be honest. So you need to know who you're putting yourself with and what packages they come in with before you reach in a position to be uncomfortable with your own kids. I would not put my kids in that situation, because if I meet a woman and she's delinquent when it comes to raising her kids in the proper way, I'm not even going to meet you again. Furthermore, dies in it. I want no talk. So these are the things people need to look at before they put themselves in a relationship with somebody. Watch your surroundings, watch these things, because if you want to add to that person's life, that involves your kids also. Yeah. People need to know this happen too. But you can't just go into somebody's life and tell them you need to change your kids. It don't work like that. You gotta find somebody with the same mindset like you.
No, I don't do work with kids, nor do I have history in studying kids' behavior. But what if, you're saying, what if kids just happen to act out if they are accustomed to a situation? For example, if a kid is in a single mother house and he's accustomed to him and his mother alone.
Having somebody come in and that's why they're acting out. It's still acting out. And then you still have to take into consideration the feelings of your children involved in this. You can't be making a unilateral decision and not take the feelings of your children into consideration, because they are the ones that have to go through this hell with these children. You understand? In this whole new situation, you make a good point.
Yeah, because I'm about to ask as a parent.
You make a very good point. But
would you even consider that as a factor instead of running quick to correct the child?
To be very honest with you, if it's a situation that I am in, I will quicker take my child and leave, because I know how I feel about my child. And I know how I feel about anybody doing anything to my child, whether it's an adult or a child. So my thing is, listen, especially if we're now in a relationship and I'm now seeing what's going on, is that where we settle then. You understand? My preference would be to take my child and leave, Papa. And you will figure out yourself, or you figure out to safeguard my child and make sure that my child is okay, make sure I okay, make sure we all right, police are not to come for me.
I just find it's
But you're right, it could be that. But still, even if it is that,
Yeah.
it calls for stick-to-itiveness from the person coming
the
into
mom,
the
the
relationship, because you had to know, if that is indeed the situation, you had to know, show the child that, you know, you're going to treat them and their mother well, or them and their father well, and deal with all this until they get over that hurdle. For me, there's no hurdle to get over. I'm good. Goodbye.
I know studying
But
something
yeah,
here.
it could be
What
that.
a lot of the times in situations like this is just the kids acting out based on they being accustomed to a particular situation, and then seeing somebody new in the household and they feel a type of way, so they react a particular way. So I to identify that
As a father.
as the new man to identify that, and how do we treat it
as a unit?
Yeah.
This is not all right. So when the guy spoke about his situation, granted we saw it differently, but in the event that it is how I think it is, he said that he's been talking to her and she's not listening. So it is evidently not a new thing. If it was new, she would have been concerned and she would have realized that this is not how our children are accustomed acting. So she would now take action. She would have said, no, that's not how they are. Let's see what could happen. But that's not what he said. This is something she's aware of and she don't have a problem with. Now, in the event, so that's that situation. Now, in the event that it is, as you said, I guess.
That's recently happened.
And children are all different. Like we lump children together and we think that they don't know. And I always say they're very intelligent and they know much more than we give them credit for. But each child is different. So even if she has more than one child, each child is different. So there is something that would have to take patience, a lot of patience and time to deal with. And that is if the partner coming into the relationship is willing to put in that time to deal with that situation.
My concern here is the quickness or the swiftness to use corporal punishment to treat with this situation.
Yeah.
Where, with this point I just raised, I don't even think is a situation that's warrant licks. So I'm hearing the voice notes and the callers and they, yeah, boy, I'll straight them out. But what if the situation is just that? The kid is just acting all based on it's a change in the household and he's not comfortable or he feels that type of way. Are we adding fire to fire by choosing
so
to...
then how
I don't
would you
even know that.
suggest-
I said no. How do we identify...
This dude didn't beat the child.
No, okay. That could be adding fire to the fire.
But I mean, it worked for he.
So as a parent, how do you identify that, hold up, it's not a matter of my child having bad behavior. The logistics has changed and he needs to be pacified or having a talk to or therapy.
Again, there's some children who respond to that as is, and there's some children who just wouldn't respond to that.
No, but even not responding is a response.
Yeah, so there's some children who will respond positively to that,
Yeah.
just a conversation, a discussion, letting them know, listen, and there's some children who won't. So it's a multi-layered, I guess it has a multi-layered, it takes a multi-layered approach depending on your child, who your child, how the personality of your child or your children.
This sure thing time me but I ain't fed up. I go and tie my tubes.
Yes.
Yeah, I go and tie my tubes because they won't understand where I'm coming from here.
Why you lazy?
No.
It's how you just look at me for answers that I just don't have.
Because sure, in one way they're surprised here, they will be good and then they say something and be like, what? Or they do things, no matter how much you train them, because I have known instances, my son get out of hand sometimes. I've seen it. I don't get out of hand with my parents. There's sometimes
you lie.
There's sometimes your child could surprise you, no matter what kind of training you give them. So it'd be like, wow, it does happen.
Very true.
So what if this situation is just a child acting out? And then we choose to lock them up in the laundry room or we choose to beat them.
Don't knock the laundry room and say it work for you.
No, I'm not knocking it. But how do we identify these things in our kids?
So I think that the age of the children would definitely affect the decision. A normal person, like the general people, not me. But so, for example, if it's like a younger child, like let's say up to like maybe 10, odds are, because maybe you may not be fully aware of the household that they came from before they came to live with you or they came to be with you. Under 10, I believe that could maybe be corrected. Maybe they weren't disciplined properly before. Maybe they just need a little love, a little extra, whatever. But if it's like an older children situation, let's say, I don't know, 13 to like young adulthood, teenage, old teenage, I don't know how I would deal with that at all.
On the reverse, you know.
I will not deal with a woman like that if she kids is being unruly and disrespectful. However, what I will say, persons have to know where the boundaries lie when it comes to parenting, with stepchildren and stuff like that. And if you know as an individual man or woman that you cannot deal with that, then it makes no sense going into a relationship with someone who has kids. And if both parents doesn't want the other person to discipline their children, then something is going to be totally wrong with that relationship. Because you are entering a relationship where you are looking for me to be either a father figure or a mother figure. And it's because that the parent to that child wasn't there and you're looking for this person to be that mother figure or that father figure, that leader to that child. And if I cannot discipline that child or speak to them or grow them up in the right way, and you having an issue with I am doing that, then it makes no sense. So people, before you go into a relationship out there, know if you are going to be committed to that, know if that is what you want for your life, right? Before entering into a relationship. Sex and pleasure make you make the wrong decision. Yeah? Have a good one.
Super. After this scene, I will tell you. After this scene, boy. But right now, I understand what you're saying. Trying to say some kind of weird things to because I say no with my youth man, and you know why I telling it. My youth man coming up in my head and saying, Daddy, I love you. My youth man is just 7. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? He's just 7. They go saying, yeah. And when he come and talking, them talk to me and things normal when we rolling and thing, he just venting now, boy. I just feel so shame now, boy, super, boy. They go saying, yeah. But my son biggest fear right now is going back with his mother, boy. They go saying, yeah. Like my son biggest fear right now. Every morning he get up, he asks me, boy, you ain't carrying me back there today. So some mothers just, boy, look, the more she more before I say the wrong thing, yeah. But we going super, don't beat up.
Super hype. It clearly saying that she's not listening to him. So that means she's not doing anything. Bottom line. And I live with a woman with 4 children, and them children was not a problem to me. They're so nice I could have taken them to be mine. So if everybody have a different response, and everybody have a different way of dealing with things.
Morning to the panel. I love this topic. Okay, whole road. We talk to my young or she daughter because she very well know she only far from what that man just described. It's one, but You can imagine, we live in Marlborough. We going up the highway. I reach Claxton there and she don't realize she don't have a school bag. You're going to school. What on your mind? What else could possibly be on your mind? I had to turn back and unorganized. Both of them. I can't do something. I can't talk loud. I can't lash. I try studying what to do here. She not bad like what the man, but jeez, boy, I not accustomed to children being unorganized and don't listen and spare the rod, spoil the child. Simple thing I had to be repeating over and over and over.
You don't have a whole bag.
Yeah, they go out showing you.
No, that's a
You
behavior.
don't stop your nonsense right now. Stop it.
That one is not behavior. Tricky, you know, Evie. Because he says she's not a bad behaved child. Discipline?
If she's not bad behaved,
Discipline.
Yeah, is she lacking discipline? So, what did he with that? And he said the mother is the same thing.
but you were attracted to the mother enough to be with the mother.
No, but
even though the mother
after a while
is
you
the same
start to
thing.
realize, no, you realize something after Evie. Stop doing that.
No. If you ill-disciplined, I supposed to see that unless you real good at hiding it. I supposed to see some evidence of that.
Avril, come on.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Doctor.
Sorry. Sorry.
Let me tell you something.
You're supposed to see
Then
evidence
the
of that
first
before.
initial stages.
Initial stages like how long?
Remember you
see that. Some people ain't seen that for a whole year.
Yeah.
You watching?
Remember when you're in love, them things will fly over your head. You ain't gonna really pay attention to them.
I'm sorry, I don't feel the same.
But I'm telling you.
I don't feel the same.
No.
That's a rough one.
And then when I see that, I'm out.
Right, I relax.
Tell you.
I was in a similar situation where one has two sons, and big son is 25 years. He works away, he does nothing. And he feels like he can overrule me because of I being the newest in the house. But I am the one taking care of the whole house and paying bills. Now, all I keep on talking down about is just their son knows I respect from him because of the house. I can be here in this house and being the man and getting disrespected. So I talk times and when I realize it, now I can't talk just because you cannot control your own son and I am not here to control you. I am only here to do what I have to do and be the man of the house, but not to be disrespected. So I dive out.
Uncle, you dive out of your own house? Uncle, let me hear that again. One more time, Uncle.
Yeah, morning, boom. I was in a similar situation where the woman has two sons and big son is 25 years. He works away, he does nothing. And he feels like he can overrule me because of I being the newest in the house. But I am the one taking care of the whole house because the mother was roofing and I working and doing everything paying bills. Now all I keep on talking down about is just their son knows I respect from him because of the house. I can be here in this house and being the man and getting disrespected. So I talk nicely and kindly a lot of times and when I just have died out and then she like yeah, just because you cannot control your own son and I am not here to control you. I am only here to do what I have to do and be the man of the house, but not to be a cheating or to be disrespected. So I dive out.
It is not his
That doesn't
house.
sound like his house.
No. He went, he was taking care of everything, taking care of the bills, taking care of all that needed to be taken care of, and he felt disrespected by the son. The mother didn't do anything about it, so he left. Weekdays too busy? No worries. NIBTT has you covered with Saturday claim service. April 11th to May 9th, walk in with your completed claim form and they'll take care of the rest. No appointment needed. Just remember, it's first come, first served, so come early and get it done. Popeyes is coming to you. Rainy day, stuck in traffic, or you're too tired to cook? Open Hello Food or Food Drop and get Popeyes delivered straight to your door. Bite into that world-famous chicken sandwich, crispy, juicy, full of bold flavor, or go for their wings. Classic, honey barbecue, signature hot, sweet and spicy. Add Cajun fries, mac and cheese, or something sweet. So whether it's lunch, dinner, or them late-night cravings hitting hard, order on Hello Food or Food Drop. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
That's Evie, ladies and gentlemen.
I have. Trust me, I have.
Yeah, me gonna say, should I ask you something? Did I choose you?
But when I see what I see, I was out.
All right, let me call Uncle here and get a better idea of this whole situation here.
Why are you like this?
You know me.
That's the problem.
All right. We're trying to understand the dynamic a little better. So the house is your house, or you went and you moved in by these people?
True house.
Right.
It's a true house I was living in. No, we was in a relationship for 4.5 years. At the start of the relationship, it was real smooth because at the end, we was both together alone.
So your
son had been disrespecting her for a long time. She had been talking to me about it. Nobody was living with us. And a situation took place that he followed as mother and son. She put him out. She let him go, you can't come back here. She promised I wouldn't let him come back here because I knew how he is. She did and let him come back home. I said, fine. But at the end of the day, I deal with the house. Seeing money there is doing everything. I deal with everything and I working also. You have a son in your house, not doing nothing, sleeping all day, just want to eat more than me, want to do what you want here, being a tidy, and I just feel like that, I just OCD. I just feel like everything perfect. So if you have your son and you know your son of this attitude and you bring a man into your life, you're supposed to know to have your son on a disciplined level way, because remember you're not working. If you want a man to be with you and you want a man to be comfortable, feel about you and the household, you have to put your foot down as a parent and let your son know if you are disturbing my peace of my living with my man is doing from me to be happy, then you have to do something. Because you are old enough, you are 25, you can find your space, you can find jobs, you can do something of your own. But he chose not to because he feels he was the boss of the house. At that time when he was there with her. And when she put him out, I come in, he feel like he get pleased. But at the end of the day, you are not a man, you are only a son. You understand? You were just to respect the levels that she wanted you to respect. And he didn't. I just said that, I said him, well, one time, it happened in the end, about the next 2 days, I packed my things up, and I roll.
All right, better.
Yeah.
Eventually, better than God, the whole people always say
I
that.
said, my mother always taught me this. You can always get a next woman, but you cannot get a next life. You can't live in jail. You understand? You walk away, and you can always live happy, and then you stay.
All right.